of the University of North Dakota, Mr. Mark Kennedy.
Well, let me just first say I'm humbled that you have invested in me your trust in this position. I'm very excited about it and looking forward to coming here on campus and working with all of you to make UND's star shine even brighter. Thank you all. I'm very humbled that the board has entrusted me to be the next president. My wife Debbie and I are very excited about getting here and getting to work. We've been very impressed by the school that we've seen. We've been very impressed by the people we've met. There's great people here. There's great programs here. It's a great campus. And for us, it's coming home. Debbie's from Hawley. She is a fourth generation Red River Valley farm girl. And I am from northern Minnesota, fourth generation Minnesotan, but have deep roots throughout North Dakota, as you probably heard me say many times, that my father started his career working in Gulva and Hunter. My grandmother helped her sister homestead outside of Tioga over a century ago. We have many other relatives. My sister was born in Fargo. So we're excited about being at UND, and we actually do enjoy the winter. I do believe that this is already the best school in a 300-mile radius, and my focus is brightening that star even more. I do believe this already is the chief opportunity engine for North Dakota and North Dakotans, and I look forward to working with the team here to make that even more the case in the future. So excited to be UND's president, very much look forward to working with the team here, and look forward to any questions you might have.
Why were you the right guy for the job, and what is going to be your first priority when you get into office?
I think why I was the right guy for the job is I bring three different skill sets that are all necessary to be an effective president of a university this size. Academic experience at my own school. I've really transformed it in the last 5 years, and we've recently been designated the #1 in the country at what we teach. Also business skills. As you may know, I used to be treasurer of a company now called Macy's, and at other organizations helped Pillsbury buy Haagen-Dazs. So I've actually led organizations bigger, frankly, than UND. So the managerial side is very important. A school needs to run it right, and I have those skills. And the third skills is a public university. You need to engage, get not only the university community excited about a vision, but sell that vision across the state and connect with the voters and the legislatures around the state. And so those skills, the engagement skills, the administrative skills, and the academic skills blend together, I think give me the skill set necessary to really work with the wonderful team at UND to get good results. And there was a second half of your question I missed.
Your top priority when you take office?
My top priority is in the first 90 days in being in office, I want to meet with every academic and staff department, as well as the other 10 universities in the NDUS system, as well as meet with as many citizens, legislators, alumni around the state as I can, not just here in Grand Forks, but in where they are, at farms, at drill sites, at coffee shops, at schools. And so I'm hoping to have a very robust schedule of listening. I have to begin with listening, because there's a lot to learn about UND. It's a big, complex place with a lot of great things going on, and I want to learn about those things in my first 90 days, and then move on from there to work on a strategic plan. Other questions?
Well, here's a North Dakota question. What is the family name of your homesteading ancestors at Tioga?
At Tioga, they are Cannon. And so you might know that Francis Cannon was the fire chief at Tioga for 26, 28 years. And I can get all of you a nice picture. I had it in my presentation at the open forum of me with my young son standing in front of the fire truck at the Tioga Fire Hall. That young son just called from Korea to my wife today. He's aboard the USS Stennis flying jets off of carriers. So he's a little bigger than he shows up in the photo. We also toured throughout western Minnesota. So another shot I had in the open forum presentation was all four of us standing up in front of Theodore Roosevelt's house at the Badlands. So our kids truly have toured throughout North Dakota, and they view this as home as well.
Do you own any mineral acres?
Do I own any what?
Mineral acres.
I own no mineral acres. No, it's unfortunately, my family could have been luckier that way.
Very
Other question.
nerve-wracking, very couple of hours for you. Maybe just how you feel.
I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm thrilled, and I can't tell you how excited my wife is. Her mother's an hour and a half away. Her father just passed away, so for her to be so close to her mother is one special thing that just puts a little cherry on top. But she's NDSU, I don't know if you're allowed to say that in this hall, graduate, so I'm sure that, as I say, if I have a 36-year history of collaborating with NDSU through my marriage with my wife, so I'm sure that we'll find a good working relationship with the other universities around the state.
What kind of leader will you be?
I'm a very collaborative leader. I want to have a good team that I don't do their jobs, they do their jobs. You got to make sure that they're engaging. And what I look for in people that I work with is, are they competent, are they collaborative, and are they committed to excellence? So you might know that I think it's a great university, and I think there's areas where we can make it even greater. And those that have that same attitude will join together and will make wonderful things happen here at UND. So I'm also be out and about. I love to just connect with people. I'm expecting to spend some time in the student cafeteria, just sitting at a random table and talking to students, as well as walking the halls of the various departments across the university, as well as showing up at a few coffee shops. I hope to start what I call Pancakes with the President, where we'll serve pancakes, have all the students come, get to know them, as well as coffee with Kennedy at coffee shops around the state, to just have opportunities to, on an informal basis, collect input, find out how is UND doing, what could we be doing better, and making sure we share the good story of the great things that are happening at UND. Other questions? If not, I'm confident there will be more questions in the future. Thank you all for coming. Look forward to working with UND. Proud and excited to be here. Thank you.